After conquering their rivals in the divisional round, the 14-2 Los Angeles Rams will host the MVP Aaron Rodgers and the rest of the Green Bay Packers, who are 12-4, just as good as the Seahawks that we beat last week here in Los Angeles. This is a massive game. Who wins this game goes to the Super Bowl. So this means absolutely everything. If you lose this game, your season is done, obviously. We're in playoff time now. We should know that, and let's go. So last week, the Rams faced the best rushing team in the league. And now this week they have to face the best passing team in the league. Aaron Rodgers, Victor Orr at wide receiver. He got Rookie of the Year. There's still Randall Cobb, Martellus Bennett, Devontae Adams. I mean, this team is just absolutely loaded offensively, as Hurst will return the ball out to about the 20-yard line. This brings out the MVP. 51 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, nearly 5,000 yards, and a 71.4 completion percentage. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. Here's Ty Montgomery, though, on first down as he finds the first down and makes it 1st and 10 once more. Up the middle, he goes for a solid gain of 5. And now let's take a look at the Green Bay Packers offensive line. David Bakhtiari, Lane Taylor, Corey Linsley. I didn't even get to say the rest, but just know that they're good. There's Ty Montgomery, Devontae Adams, Martellus Bennett, Victor Orr, and Randall Cobb make up the weapon. 2nd and 5. Up the middle goes a running back there. That is Ty Montgomery again. Now let's take a look at the best defense in football. Aaron Donald, Michael Brockers, Dominic Easley, Malcolm Randall, Mark Barron, Shane Ray, Connor Barwin. And then in the secondary, Ronald Darby, Jordan Lewis, LaMarcus Joyner, John Johnson III, with Nickel Roby-Coleman in the slot, and Marcus Calhoun in the dime. Now 3rd and 2. Up the middle goes Ty Montgomery again, and he picks up the first down, getting to midfield. 3 carries for 26 yards to start his day. But on the next first down, he will meet a stone wall as he loses 6. Now 2nd and 16. There's Rodgers' first pass of the day. It's good for 24 yards to Devontae Adams. 1st and 10 underneath. That pass will be caught there by Cobb for a gain of 6. Now 2nd and 4. Back on the ground with Ty Montgomery having a big game so far. Spins out Jordan Lewis and gets down to Los Angeles' 15. The Green Bay Packers are driving, but Lewis gets his revenge the next play on Montgomery as he gets a loss of 1. Now 2nd and 11. That pass up for Victor Orr. It's batted away. 3rd and 11 now from the 16. Rodgers rolling to his right, throwing to his right, finds Jamal Williams, but he is nowhere near a first down. So the Green Bay Packers will settle for a field goal, and that is Graham Gano banging that one through the uprights. 3-0 Green Bay, not a big deal. Let's see what Carey Davidson and the offense can do. On the return is Justin Davis, and he is brought down at the 19. Here comes Carey Davidson. Not as good as stats, 27 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, over 3,000 yards, and a 77.5 completion percentage. But he is still a very efficient quarterback. I say this almost every week now, as look at Todd Gurley. Big gain right there, lowering the boom on Ha-Ha Clinton Dix. Who's laughing now? Ha-ha, get it? Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, 1st and 10, that pass underneath to Robert Woods is caught for a gain of 8 on the drag route. Now 2nd and 2. Pass caught by Gerald Everett for the first down. Now into Green Bay territory is Carey Davidson firing a pass to Cooper Kupp, who gets down to the 26. Davidson 3 for 3 to start off, as on 1st and 10, tons of time there. The Packers are actually 3rd in sacks. We are 1st, so it should be a high sack game, although there's not much pressure on Davidson to start off. There's Gurley picking up the first down after an 8-yard gain on 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10 once again. Gurley up the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, pass underneath to Robert Woods. He'll make the grab once again on the drag route, turn up field, and pick up the first down. Now 5 for 5. That is Davidson giving the ball to Gurley up the middle. Gurley gets 1. 2nd and goal from the 4. And that pass will be caught by Gerald Everett in the flat. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. It didn't look like Gerald Everett would have gotten around right there. That's why I was a little questionable. But he does make the grab and turns upfield. Great awareness of where he was. Great hands and great feet to sort of tightrope his way in. As now Green Bay has a chance to respond after the Los Angeles touchdown. Though there will be a penalty to start off the Green Bay drive, as a man jumped before the snap, so that is a false start. 1st and 15. Michael Brockers up the middle as he brings down Aaron Rodgers. 2nd and 23. Ty Montgomery off the left side. He is stopped that time for a loss. Now 3rd and 23. The Rams defense all over the Packers, but Aaron Rodgers does what Aaron Rodgers do as he finds Victor Orr picking up the 3rd and 23. Fantastic play there. On the next play, he finds Victor Orr for another gain of 6. Now 2nd and 4. That is good for a gain of 2 from Ty Montgomery. Then 3rd and 2, up the middle with Montgomery again. He is stonewalled. So on 4th and 3, that punt will travel out of bounds at the 5. Great punt there by Barr. And now on 1st and 10, here is Todd Gurley weaving his way up the middle and picking up a solid gain of about 6 yards. 2nd and 4, up the middle goes Gurley again, and he is close to a first down. 3rd and inches, up the middle goes Lee Smith, the fullback on the fullback dive. He has 2 and a first. First and 10 now with 3 minutes left to go in the half. They have to hurry now, the Rams do. And on first and 10, that pass is over the middle for Gerald Everett. He picks up the first down and about 4 more. Now first and 10, the exact same thing. This time not over the middle, but rather on a hitch route. And now first and 10 up the middle goes Todd Gurley. He muscles his way across the 50 and picks up a gain of 8. Second and 2, the Rams driving. Finally, a play doesn't go their way, as that is Perry breaking up the pass. Now third and 2, deep ball here. Tavon Austin gets behind the defense. Touchdown Rams! Tavon Austin has been on fire. 44 yards last week, over 200 yards receiving. He had 3 touchdowns. This week he scores a 44-yard touchdown as Johnny Hekker sends this one deep. Just begging the Packers for a response here. And, man, this game, the Packers better be careful. The Rams just don't completely open this up. Tavon Austin. What a throw from Davidson as well, as Rodgers misses. Rarely say that. But on second and 10, he finds Victor Orr. The speedster, the 6'3 speedster, gets down all the way to the 23 of Los Angeles, completely flipping field position as Aaron Donald gets in the backfield for a 4-yard sack. Now second and 14. Another sack will knock them out of field goal range. Great job there. I believe that was Shane Ray. Now third and 23. There's Ty Montgomery juking out a man. And it's a smart play there by Rodgers just to check it down so that Montgomery can get back into field goal territory for Graham Gano to come on and kick his second field goal of the day. It is now 14-6 with 45 seconds left to go. The Rams still have an opportunity to score here, as this is Courtney Tharp on the return here in the NFC Championship game. He will be brought down at the 28, and now with 40 seconds left, this is Davidson looking short. He has Todd Gurley, who will turn up the sideline, pick up the first down, and get out of bounds. Great play there by Gurley. First and 10. Davidson all day long, but time runs out, and he is brought down by Mike Daniels, one of the funniest players in the league. I wish he was on my team. Second and 16. That pass nearly intercepted by Clinton Dix. And now on third and 16, that is Courtney Tharp trying to get too fancy. He is brought down by Nick Perry for a loss. And on fourth and 18, the punt is blocked. It's picked up, though, by Johnny Hekker, saving a touchdown. But Green Bay is in field goal territory. And because they have no timeouts, they will just simply settle for a field goal. A little questionable there because I believe they still had time to run up and spike it. But I mean, if they would have gone for it. But Graham Gano with his third field goal of the day. The Rams were hoping to add some pointage here at the end of the half, but the Packers do instead with that blocked punt. And now here is Todd Gurley just coming on the field to run out the clock, as the Rams will let the clock wind down. 3, 2, 1. Sean McVay a little displeased there at what happened. Just Johnny Hekker just held the ball too long. It was just that simple. But still, a fantastic half here. Gerald Everett a touchdown. Tavon Austin a big touchdown. And the Rams offense looks pretty solid. If they can continue that here and their defense keeps up, only allowing field goals, I'll take that any day of the week, twice on Monday. I don't know why I just said that. Here's Courtney Tharp on the return. He only brings the ball to the 21. A bit of a mistake there. As on first and 10, up the middle goes Todd Gurley. Strong run. 57 yards now for Gurley after that 11-yard gain. First and 10, up the middle goes Gurley again, this time only for 3. Now second and 7, back on the ground to Gurley. He is wrapped up there by Mike Daniels, and he is shaken up by Mike Daniels. Gurley stays down, holding his forearm. That is not good at all, rather his elbow. And that is unfortunate there for the Rams. That is terrible for the Rams, actually. As on third and 8, Gerald Everett over the middle. Gerald Everett into the open field is brought down by his shoestrings at the Packers 16. Big play there, over 40 yards gained, as Fernando Wake comes in and gets a gain of 3. Now second and 7, Wake out of the backfield trying to make the grab, but he is absolutely lit up there by Perry, I believe. And it seems that Todd Gurley will be okay. It was just an elbow sprain. He has a low chance of re-injuring it, so the Rams will bring him back on the field. As on third and 7, that pass is broken up. So now the Rams will have to settle for a field goal, as that is Greg DeLeg's first field goal of the day to make this 17-9 with 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Still plenty of time, absolutely plenty of time, for Aaron Rodgers and his explosive offense to get something going. As on first and 10, Rodgers under pressure, and he'll be brought down for the second time by Shane Ray for a loss of 9. Now second and 19, up the middle goes Ty Montgomery. The Rams all over that, only gets a gain of 3. Now third and 16, play action fake, and Rodgers does it again. He finds Randall Cobb. It was just perfect ball placement. 3 Rams were around Cobb, and Rodgers still found him. There goes Montgomery on the ground for a gain of 2. Now second and 8, a draw to Montgomery. He will hurdle forward across midfield, picking up the first down and extending the Packers' drive. Montgomery once again down the middle of the defense, this time for a gain of 7. Second and 3, he will be ridden to the ground there by Aaron Donald, and he will be stopped a yard shy. And it seems that Malcolm Randall was injured a couple plays ago. He dislocated his shoulder, and he will be done for the game. That is not good. Hopefully he doesn't miss any more time if we do end up winning this game. Anyway, that's going to be a first down picked up by Ty Montgomery, and then on 1st and 10, Rodgers dumps it underneath for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, another dump off, but did the receiver get there? No, he didn't. He is inches shy. Rodgers again fires over the middle. This time it's caught by Victor Orr, who picks up a ton of yardage after picking up the first down. Here is Montgomery now up the middle for a gain of 7. The Packers now just inching towards that goal line, but Montgomery will go backwards thanks to Jordan Lewis. 3rd and 6 now from the 10, 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. That pass is checked down to J.J. Nelson. He's brought down by Ronald Darby. Now in the fourth quarter, the Packers will go for it. Play action fake. Rodgers looking end zone. Has a man there. Davante Adams with his first catch of the day, I believe. I could be wrong. No, he caught one before, right? I'm not sure. But anyway, that is a touchdown there for the Packers, getting them right back in this game, going for 2, trying to tie this game. But Shane Ray will get there and get his 3rd sack of the day on Rodgers, preventing any kind of tie. As now the Rams, feeling the pressure from the Green Bay Packers, they need to score some points here as Todd Gurley on the ground. Todd Gurley weaving his way through the defense. Todd Gurley down the sideline, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Rams as Los Angeles extends their drive against the Green Bay Packers. He beat HaHa Clinton-Dix in a foot race. That is not easy to do. HaHa Clinton-Dix is a very athletic safety, and Greg the Leg adds the extra point, so it is now 24-15. In Los Angeles' favor, with still plenty of time to make a comeback here. But it is now 9 points, not 8 points. So it is 2 possessions. Unfortunate for the Packers. They should have just kicked the extra point on the last touchdown they got. As now 2nd and 4. Rodgers dumping this one off to the flat after a 6-yard gain. That one will be caught by J.J. Nelson, but he will be brought down 2 yards shy. As now 3rd and 2. Pass underneath to Davante Adams. Breaks the tackle and gets to the 37 and picks up the first down. 1st and 10 here. Rodgers rolling out to his left, under pressure by Donald. Donald all over him, but Rodgers breaks away, and instead of taking off, he just runs out of bounds. I'm not sure what that was. That's a loss of 4. Now 2nd and 14. Rodgers moving around like he always does, and Michael Brockers is there to silence his signature moves. Now 3rd and 17. I can't speak, as Rodgers will float that one out of bounds. This is for the game. The Green Bay Packers going for it. Deep ball down the field, and it's a perfect choice by Rodgers. He saw the amount of physicality that Ronald Darby was giving the receiver on that route, so he simply floats that one down the field to draw the ref's attention to that pass interference. It's just genius by Aaron Rodgers, but he will be sent backwards by his offensive lineman jumping before the snap on the false start. So 1st and 15, that pass caught by J.J. Nelson. He will pick up 8. Now 2nd and 7. That pass falls incomplete as Jamal Williams could not hang on. Now 3rd and 7, play action fake. Rodgers stepping up, and he will be brought down, sacked. The ball is on the ground. Connor Barwin forced it, but it is recovered by the Packers. Barwin could not find the football, but still big-time sack. This is for the game. 4th and 24, and it is caught by Victor Orr, but he is well shy of the first down. And now all the Rams need to do is run out the clock, and that's exactly what Todd Gurley and his 147 yards have in mind as he picks up the first down there. 1st and 10, for some reason, Carey Davidson throwing the ball. Bad play call right there, as they should just try to run this clock out. Gurley now up the middle on 2nd down. He'll pick up 6. Now 3rd and 4, pass underneath to Tavon Austin is caught, extending this drive as now the Rams just trying to kill this clock. Todd Gurley again down the middle. Look at Todd Gurley go 167 yards now and just still going up, as now the Green Bay Packers will start calling their timeouts, even though it will be too little too late because now the Rams are in field goal territory. Now 3rd and 1. There goes Lee Smith. He barely picks it up. And now at the 9-yard line, give to Gurley. This should pretty much just round out this game, as now the Packers have no more timeouts. Still giving the ball to Todd Gurley, though. He will lose 2 yards there. And now on 3rd and goal from the 7, that is Carey Davidson taking a knee. So now, the Los Angeles Rams are headed to the Super Bowl, and if you've been paying any kind of attention to the bottom of the screen in this video, you know our opponent. It is the New England Patriots, my favorite team. We have to play them in the Super Bowl, and it's just craziness, absolute craziness. We beat the Seahawks after getting a first-round bye, and now we beat the Green Bay Packers, 2 extremely solid teams led by 2 extremely solid quarterbacks. And, man, Aaron Rodgers just coming up short once again in a playoff game. It seems like every time the Packers lose, it's kind of Aaron Rodgers' fault because he didn't really make any big plays this game. I mean, he was 18 for 22 for 229 and 1, but that's not Aaron Rodgers we know. Aaron Rodgers we know leads the team. This time he just kind of was on it. As now, take a look at the Los Angeles Rams stats. Carey Davidson, 12 of 17, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Very solid day for him. Todd Gurley, 19 carries, 178 yards, and 1 touchdown. Todd Gurley is such a freaking beast. Oh, my goodness. take a look now at the NFC playoff picture as we knock off the Green Bay Packers to go to the Super Bowl. Oh man, I'm so excited. Like I said before, it will be against the New England Patriots, and I am a Patriots fan, so this is like a moral dilemma that I'm facing right now. But let's take a look at their score. They actually beat the Cincinnati Bengals 44-41. So they have a rookie quarterback that's in his first year. We have a guy who's in his second year. Both drafted guys in this franchise, so this is a big-time matchup between youth. The youth movement, baby. Comment and subscribe. Your Veggies Go to School. Next week is the Super Bowl. Your Veggies Go to School. Take off up top. Peace.